Right, hello, good morning, and happy happy Nerf Day. As you can see, Leroy Jenkins is now cost 5 mana, so I'm going to change my deck up a little bit. Now, I'm also going to be talking, or just basically thinking out loud. Sorry, it's still kind of early. Yeah, I'm going to be thinking out loud based on what I think is going to happen in the new meta. So, Hunter's gone. Without Buzzard, they're not going to be playing anymore. Or if they are, they're just playing the straight rushdown version, which, if you can survive till turn 6 or 7, you're fine. Because at that point they run out of gas because they've got no more Buzzard. So, Hunter's gone, meaning that a lot of slower decks are going to come back out, like Handlock and Ramp Druid, and all these big slow decks which were just getting blown up by Hunter on the ranked. So there are a couple of things I'm thinking. Shaman is going to be really good because Handlock's going to be everywhere. Also, since all the Handlock are most likely dropping Leeroy and Power Overwhelming, I really want to play one Sacrificial Pact just to blow up Jiraxxus. I think it works like that. At least I've been told it works like that. I can't be sure. But if that does work, so that when they become Jiraxxus, it just kills them, that would be really good. Actually, I'm going to alt-tab quickly and find out. Google, does Sacrificial Pact work on Jiraxxus? I know this used to work, but I have no idea if it's been fixed or... I don't know. Okay, from what I'm reading, it does work. Okay, working as intended. This condition for Sacrificial Pact does not mention minion anywhere, so it can be cast on Lord Jiraxxus when he takes the place of the hero. Okay. Okay, so with that in mind, if Jiraxxus does become popular, I'm going to be playing one of this anyway, just for the sake of it. I've not been on the ladder today, so I don't know quite how it's looking at the moment. Like I said, it's still early. According to the front page, maintenance is still going on. But it let me in, and I'm assuming it's going to let me play, because it let me play some casual games. So, well, yeah, I assume everything's fine. But a lot of people won't be online due to the fact that they'll be thinking, well, it's not until a couple of hours time, so yeah, whatever. Okay, so the first thing is I get a free 1600 dust for Leeroy. I could make an argument for keeping it because I do actually think it could be useful. I don't think it's bad, but being able to do at most, well, now you pair this with Faceless Manipulator, it hits for 12 damage. 12. That's a lot compared. Well, that's not. That's a lot taken off considering you used to do 20. It's straight up hit for face for 20, just randomly on turn 9 or 8 if you've still got the coin. I've done it in several of my videos as well, so I mean it's not exactly unheard of. But now that it costs 10 mana, Oh, yeah, I meant you could do the 20 damage on turn 10 or turn 9 if you got the coin. But now it costs 10 mana just for Leeroy and Faceless. I just don't see it working. So my choices are keep Leeroy, disenchant Leeroy for Jiraxxus, which I'm not really all that keen on. My collection isn't as big as a lot of other people's, so getting Jiraxxus, that's a card for one single deck, whereas if I got like Alexstrasza, that's usable in multiple decks, and that's probably the better option for me right now. Plus, I prefer the ability of Alexstrasza, just so I can nuke, like I said in my last video, it's just so I can nuke them down to 15. I think that's a really powerful ability. So, yeah, it's either that, or I could completely forego everything, get rid of Leeroy and get Alec here, since we all know Shaman's going to be on the rise with Handlock coming back up. It's funny because that's the one card that my Shaman deck is missing, but no. Okay, we're going to disenchant Leeroy, because even if I change my mind in 5 minutes, it doesn't cost anything. Oh Leeroy, where art thou? Do you know what, I'm just gonna say screw it. I'm grabbing it. Yeah. Alexstrasza. Sorry, like I said, I don't have the largest collection, and this is kind of depressing. It's making me quite happy, but at the same time, clicking off this means that I've made my decision, which I have, but I'm just being weird. Okay. Leeroy Jenkins is now gone. Rip Leeroy. At least he had chicken. Okay, so I'm now running Alexstrasza. It's arguable that I should probably drop Ragnaros. In fact, I don't even think that's arguable. I think that I should be dropping Ragnaros, but okay, now I want to get rid of Power Overwhelming. Okay, so got rid of Power Overwhelming. I'm thinking maybe I should add another Defender or another Shadow Flame. Already I'm thinking I'm gonna switch those two around, so I've got 2 Shadow Flame instead of Hellfire now, because like I said, I feel like the meta's gonna slow down a lot. Right, so I could add the second Hellfire, I could add a second Defender. There are a few things I could do. I could add the Sacrificial Pact, just to completely blow up any other Handlock players. I think that's more of a slightly later on down the line kind of deal. If I ran any demons, I would most likely put it in just for the fact that way it's got multi-use, but I don't run any, and as such I think that's pointless. So yeah, one of my early expeditions running Kel'Thuzad in this. It's really good when it works, but nothing ever comes back with Taunt. And Twilight Drakes become 4/1s, and that was kinda bad. I could put in Cairn just to solidify some value, but it doesn't seem worth it. Okay, now again, I'm considering another card. I'm considering Harrison Jones, just because, again, slowing down, that most likely means that we're going to see more paladins, more shamans, and again more Jiraxxus. And Harrison just does work against all of those. But again, is it too much? I don't know if it'd be too much just based on the fact that this deck this deck spends most of its time with a lot of cards in its hand anyway. Blowing up someone's weapon could likely make me lose 3 or 4 cards, and this deck doesn't want to lose any cards. So again, a few choices for like the future, seeing how the meta turns out, but I'm thinking Sacrificial Pact if there's just too much Handlock. Although in which case I'll probably have switched to Shaman. I'll be honest. Harrison Jones. Oh no, that is not what I wanted. Yeah, well basically there's a few options. I'm thinking the second defender might be useful. The reason I got rid of one of them before, as I was building this deck, was that I personally thought that it was too slow. With Hunter generally making it so you were almost dead on turn 4 anyway, it just didn't seem worth it. Yeah, okay. So the changes I've made are Leeroy out, Alex Strauzer in, and Power Overwhelming out, Defender of Argus in. Okay, I've been sat here rambling for 11 minutes, so right, I'm gonna actually get into some games now. Played a couple last night, got to rank 7, it's kind of fun. Truth be told, I had 3 games, won 2 of them because I was on a winning streak. It put me up to rank 7, and then I lost 1 to Hunter. Then, as soon as I lost to the Hunter, I logged off, and the patch came in and started updating. And I was like, oh, would you look at that? If I'd waited 5 minutes and logged off and logged back in, I wouldn't have had to face that Hunter, most likely. Okay, so, first game of the new meta. Is this going to be Control Priest or Tempo Priest? Just realised I have not got a cup of tea to hand. This is not a good idea. It's a poor way to start recording. Okay, well he hasn't got a 1-drop and he was very quick to pass, so maybe he is the annoying control deck. Yeah, I'd say so. Hello. My 4 or 5 laughs at your 3-2. Ha ha ha. Okay. The choices are soul. Do I soulfire this? I mean, the card does get really quite annoying. Tap first, either way. Yeah, I'm actually gonna soulfire this. Oh, you suck, game. You hear me, game? You suck.
Stand ready.
Ooh. Just realised I've left myself wide open to Holy Nova there. That was a really stupid idea. No Holy Nova. That's good. Oh, you're not going to buff it. In hindsight, I probably should have silenced that. Didn't think that through. I am so clever. Okay, and I can trade both of mine for his and then just drop a sludge, or I could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I could still trade both of them in. No, I'm going to, but that really leaves me open to a Holy Nova.
So many possibilities.
That was probably a mistake. Wow, okay, well at least I get to Siphon Soul something. That was a target I didn't want to see that.
I have no time for games.
Is someone injured?
The funny thing is, I could actually just Siphon Soul that as well. I don't want to play any of these cards.
Embrace the void.
My eyes are open.
Is someone injured?
Okay, now we can start to actually have some fun. Which is probably going to get Shadow Word Death, but that's fine because I've got Ragnaros in my hand. And then, yeah. Surely not double circle play. Okay. That was a fairly effective turn for him. Okay. Wow, mind vision.
I dream and the world trembles.
Okay. And then, is there any point in healing myself? There's really not. I don't think there is.
Shields up!
Okay. Well, that worked out fairly alright. Mind control on the Ragnaros? That would be depressing. Don't drop 2 zombie chow. Wouldn't like it if you zombie chow. 5 damage, Holy Nova. Oh! Oh dear! Not Holy Nova, I meant Holy Fire. But wow! This guy does not like me.
My eyes are open.
My shield for Argus.
Or if he's got another Holy Fire, I'm dead anyway.
Let me change your mind. Shields up!
Ah. Okay. May as well at this point. I probably should have tapped as well. Come on, Alex Straza, I've put you in here for this sort of situation. Oh, never mind.
Well
So Ragnar's killing that Ysera was the best thing that could have happened, really, I think. Okay, new meta 1-0. We are 1-0. And this video's already been 22 minutes long. Me rambling about meta discussion for about 10 minutes and then a pre-game. Wow.
Gul'dan versus Uther.
Paladin.
I will fight with honor. Your
I
soul
wonder how long
shall
this match is going to
revive.
be. Good chance this could be the last one of this video because it could last about half an hour. Not only that, I am going to need tea. Can't believe I forgot my tea. Sad times. Ah, phone's going off.
Job's done.
I wonder.
Job's done. Reporting for duty. Let the pain speak to me. Follow the rules.
I see you.
Job's done.
I wonder. So many possibilities.
Wow, okay, didn't expect that. Sorry about that. Phone call that I couldn't get out of. I've already misplayed a couple of times in this, so yeah, this game's probably a wash. That's what happens when you're trying to do two things at once. Okay, I could...
Is close.
Another tap. Hmm.
My shield for Argus.
Okay, so I'm a bit off my game at this point. That phone call surprised me, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. See, Harrison Jones would have been brilliant here. Okay, I'm happy with this. Oh yeah, I've still got Faceless Manipulator in here. That's another card I need to question on removing. Oh yeah, my Soulfire threw away my Alex Straza, so that was not good. Do we YOLO? Do we YOLO? Is that right? Probably not. No, it's definitely not right. Come on, look. Just ignore Ragnaros. Hit me in the face so I can play both my Molten Giants and taunt them up. No, leave Ragnaros alone.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, that's fine. How YOLO do I want to be today? Do you know what, screw it, it's a new season. We won the first game, I'm actually just going to go ham. So if I do that, no, first of all we do that. And should I taunt up? Should I taunt up my Ragnaros? My Ragnaros? Would that be the plural version? I don't know, but this seems fun. Wow! Okay. Like I said, that was probably awful, but I'm gonna have some fun since the first, like, 4 turns of this game I wasn't even here, really. Can you remove 2 Ragnaros? It's obviously not Ragnaros's. That's just... Boo! of all the... Yeah, okay. Paladin should be able to remove that quite easily, in hindsight. Hellfire off the top. Hellfire would win the game. We're going to tap. Not what I wanted, but... 1... 2... Yeah. Yeah, if I'd drawn Hellfire, then I would have been probably in hysterics.
None shall.
Wow, Black Knight. Glad I didn't seem like a giant either. 4, 5. Okay, so I can... Is there any way to kill him this turn without... I don't want to tap because that's just nigh on suicidal. I could hit Shadow Flame. And then bring myself back up to 9. That sounds kind of good. Again, Alexstrasza would have been nice, but I threw her away.
Follow the rules.
Yep, into Kodo.
Tazdingo. Yes.
I think he's dead.
Reporting for
Blow that up. 3. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Pew pew. Yeah. We killed a paladin. Okay, I'm gonna call it there. I'm probably gonna record one straight after this anyway, but I need a cup of tea. And this one's been going for half hour already. So thank you for watching, and this is New Meta Day 1.